Hello everyone and welcome to our interview series. Now we've got an exciting conversation with Pratik Slavastava, COO and co-founder of MPAC. Today we're going to explore why 90% of the world's farms are small farms and why data is so critical for them and how IoT solutions like Meshtastic are helping overcome connectivity challenges. So let's get started.
At Impact, we're trying to build, and we are building, venture studios which are focused on agricultural value chains. And what I mean by that is creating solutions for agriculture in key markets where there's been not as much startup activity. And one of the big areas of focus is how can we use technology to make it easier for farmers and their suppliers to actually get information so that they can do more and better things.
Did you know that small farmers make up to 90% of farms worldwide? That's enough to feed almost 2 billion people, and that's a massive part of the global food system. But hey, they face incredible challenges.
And also there's a big problem. Soil around the world is not getting better, it's getting much more difficult to make farming. We actually have a massive situation where soil is not as good for producing crops, and it's driven by fertilizer usage, which is old style. Chemical fertilizers, maybe too much water going in, climate change, making it too dry, making too much rain. One day it's hot, another day it's cold, it's hot again. So you have a big problem in the variation due to climate change, due to which the farming land is not so good. Also, we are growing as a population. We're making bigger cities. We're also cutting down forests. We are planting crops that actually need much more resource.
It's incredible to realize that these small farmers are not only battling climate change, but also facing soil degradation, severe weather, and also financial instability. How can technology be used for them to help them make better decisions? The answers lie in the data.
So you end up creating a problem where the soil is getting worse and worse because of human activity. How do we get data that we can actually monitor the soil quality and then inform the farmers and also inform their suppliers and also banks? Because banks don't like giving loans to farmers because they don't know the risk is too high, they don't know what's going on. So if you have data, you can actually give a bank that data and the comfort so that the bank can actually make a decision faster.
This is eye-opening. Farmers struggle to get financial support from banks because they do not have access to the right data to assess risks. But what if we could provide real-time soil quality insights? It will change the game for both banks and farmers alike. So how do we collect this data? Well, Pratik shares his 3 different ways to gather information. So let's listen in.
So there's 3 ways of doing that.